tell us? Good afternoon. I am Chief Detective Joseph Kenny. I'm joined here by the Deputy Special Agent Darren McCormick of Homeland Security Investigations and Chief Timothy McCormack, the Executive Officer of Patrol Borough Manhattan South. I'm also here with Deputy Inspector Paul Muggio from the Forced Investigation Division within the NYPD. I'm going to provide information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred here in Lower Manhattan earlier this afternoon. The information I am about to provide is preliminary and subject to change. At approximately 2:43 p.m., officers assigned to a joint NYPD and Federal Homeland Security Violent Gang Task Force were in the vicinity of 7th Avenue and West 24th Street searching for a 25-year-old male wanted for felony assault that had occurred earlier this month in Manhattan. The members of the task force located this male standing in front of 200 West 24th Street and verbally identified themselves as the police. The male then fled into this commercial establishment that he was standing in front of. While inside of the store, members of the task force attempted to place him under arrest, and a violent struggle ensued. The male produced a gun, and members of the task force discharged their weapons several times, striking the male. Members of the task force performed first aid, including CPR, and notified EMS to respond to the scene to render medical aid. The male was removed to an area hospital where he was pronounced dead. A .40 caliber Bersa firearm was recovered from the scene, and it is the same gun that the suspect was carrying. During the violent struggle, a member of the task force sustained a gash to his head. He was also removed to an area hospital where he was treated and released. This investigation will be handled by the NYPD Force Investigation Division, along with Homeland Security Investigations. As additional information becomes available, we will provide it to you. We will now take a few questions.
Sonia and Cole.
It appears right now he was shot 3 times, multiple locations on his body.
Jose, is the suspect a known gang member?
At this time, that'll be part of our investigation, but he is very familiar with law enforcement in this community.
Eileen?
Who's the second person, a witness, and if somebody was taken away in handcuffs?
It appears right now we're working through that. We don't know if he's a witness or if he was with the individual when stopped.
All right, we got time for 2 more. Right on.
Can you tell us a little bit about the officers that were involved and were injured?
It's a lieutenant assigned to the NYPD, a detective assigned to the NYPD, and an investigator from Homeland Security.
All right, we're going to go here afuera, Telemundo. Chief, this assault was the only felony that he was searching for?
Well, that and being in possession of a loaded firearm, yes.
All right. Hold on, last question.
Why was Homeland Security?
We have several task forces at the NYPD where we work with our federal partners, including the Marshals, the FBI, and DEA.
All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you.